Remember when video games were fun? Yeah, me neither. Nah, but really, why does it feel like games have gotten so lame lately? Like, am I some kind of out-of-touch boomer or something? Nah, that can't be it. Now, let me be clear. By games, I'm mostly referring to multiplayer. We're gonna leave the single players out of this one. Now, if you're anything like me,
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
you remember a time when gaming wasn't just grinding battle passes and microtransactions. So you remember when online gaming was like the Wild West out there. You never knew what you were gonna find, what kind of crazy people you were gonna meet.
Yeah, I'm straight out of rich white peopleville.
And this was a time where it felt like the game devs and developers and, the people running the show actually cared. A time most people would refer to as the Golden Age of gaming. Now, originally that's what this video was gonna be about, but honestly, I feel like the subject's been done to death. And also, the original script was kind of ass. So instead, I figured I'd share something a little more on the personal level. Why this was such a special time for me, I guess. Now, I've been playing video games for as long as I can remember, honestly. Like, I remember playing first Red Alert way back in the day, but throughout the years, I was never really into gaming. It was just something I did when I was at my friends' or my cousins, but, I never would have really considered myself a gamer until this. I don't know what it was about Halo 3. Maybe it was all the promotional material coming out and the news coverage.
The wait is finally over.
From coast to coast, gamers lined up to get their hands on this little package, Halo 3.
Like, this was the first time in my entire life I had ever seen a video game have positive press coverage. Now, mind you, as cool as Halo was, it was not the only game I played. It was more of a gateway drug. And the next thing I know, I got a belt around my arm and pumping my arms full of testosterone with Gears 2, ripping rails of COD off a dirty dive bar bathroom sink. And God, that game. Yeah, some of the lobbies in that game had us throwing slurs that make a Grand Wizard blush. And not to mention all the single-player games I was strung out on. But, again, we're not talking about those in this video. We're sticking strictly to multiplayer. And on that note, I think that's kind of what made it so great at the time. The original Xbox and PS2 had experimented with online play, but up until, the 360, playing online on a console was kind of unheard of. Well, for me anyways. We never had an Xbox. My whole family was a bunch of PlayStation fanboys, so I never got a chance to play the original Xbox Live. I didn't know what that was about. See, though, it didn't start online, because we were all broke as shit and none of us had internet. But one of my friends had managed to save for an Xbox. Now, the legality of the money he saved is questionable, but nonetheless, we got it. And he got him a few games, and of course, Halo 3 was one of them. So it was the three of us all crunched together playing on this probably 24-inch TV. But we did have this one friend whose parents were responsible and actually wanted children, so Anyways, they actually had internet. Naturally, his place became the gathering place for all four of us on the weekends and over summer, and we would stay up for days, like the entire weekend, all would that be like 42 hours? I don't know, I'm not good at math. Don't quote me on that. But from Friday to Sunday, we were just up, playing games, making all kinds of noise, yelling at the top of our lungs at strangers on the other side of the mics.
Learn how to actually play the fucking game.
You're a drug dealer, you're a fucking gangster, bro. You're probably straight out of like the freaking Blue series or something like that.
You're straight out the fucking nose. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm straight out of rich white peopleville.
Essentially just being teenage boys. By the way, to the Onis, I'd like to apologize. I know. Now, as an adult myself, if I had to deal with us when we were kids, I'd have thrown us the hell out. So, yeah, sorry about that. Now, I could sit here and talk about this subject and reminisce with you guys for hours, but yeah, I'll spare you that. So, let's move on. Now, naturally, as we got older, we started moving apart from one another and getting jobs and just, going through the motions of growing up. So it made getting together harder, and eventually it just stopped altogether. For me, the passion of gaming, it didn't die there. It was still that spark in me. But I think it was around 2015, 2016-ish, I started noticing this shift. It was as if games were just getting bland to me. At first, I thought it was just me. I'd recently become a dad, had a full-time job. Yeah, I think that could have been part of the reason, but it wasn't the whole reason. At this same time, gaming was becoming more mainstream. The goal of making a game changed. It was no longer about making a fun experience for players. They were more focused on just doing whatever could make the most money. To a corpo, that's just doing whatever the big trend at the time is. And at this time, the biggest gaming trend was BRs. And at the top of this trend, you had games like PUBG and Fortnite. Pretty much every dev team wanted a slice of that pie. I myself, I was never a big fan of BRs. And believe me, I've tried almost all of them. From the Minecraft, Hunger Games, H1Z1, Fortnite, Apex Legends, PUBG, was it Battlefield? Did that Firestorm mode, or was that COD? I don't know. I tried both of those. Didn't like them either. GTA even tried to do one. It sucked. Hell, even Halo tried the whole BR thing, but by that time I was already burnt on them. I knew for a fact I didn't like them at all. It wasn't the game, it's just the game mode itself. So, needless to say, from like 2015 to 2020, I'd say, it was kind of a dark age for me. And in all honesty, not much has changed since then. There was this little moment of hope when Halo Infinite first announced.
AC Pelican Echo 216. Can you hear me? This is UNS.
And I got it. Wasn't impressed. Also, I don't really have the time or patience for competitive multiplayer games anymore. It's either PvE or single player for me. Well, I'd like to say I've rambled on long enough. I've completely forgotten what I originally was talking about at the beginning of this game. The beginning of this video. See, yeah, it is. You know what? I'ma just let you guys go.
What do you have to take a final at?
I think this is it, boy.
I don't think it is.
Oh my
Come
god.
on.
Let's get an honest job in with you, lads.